Welcome back to the Purple Crown Goddess Tarot. I am the Purple Crown Goddess, Miss Nikia Monique. And today I am doing a series of readings called Turn a Blind Eye. And all that really means is that I don't know who I'm reading for until after I've done the reading. That way I can read in a more unbiased way. Okay, so what the reading is on today is things to meditate on this week. And so that is relative to whatever time you find this reading, okay? Whatever time you find this reading, that is going to be, if you were attracted to this video and to the title, then that means that there is a message here for you at this divine time and space, okay? So what we're going to do is I want you to think or focus on a question that you may have, and then we're going to answer the cards. We're going to pull some cards to get some answers from that, and that's going to also help to determine whether or not this reading is for you at this time or not. Okay, so we've got your question. We're going to go ahead and reach out to the Most High God. Most High, Divine Mother and Father, thank you so much for this reading. Thank you for allowing me to read for the viewer. Thank you for allowing secret synchronicity so that they know that this message was divinely orchestrated just for them. Thank you for allowing me to be a conduit of your words. Decrease me, increase you. Allow your messages to be heard loud and clear. Allow for secret synchronicities, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you for healing. Thank you for rebirth. Thank you for growth. Thank you for, I feel physical healing and mental healing, emotional healing and spiritual healing. Healing beyond what the viewer can even imagine is what I'm seeing. I feel the energy of miracles for us to continue to believe in miracles. In your name, I thank you so much. So it is. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father, for forgiveness and for healing. Thank you for your messages. Increase me, increase you. Thank you for synchronicity for the viewer. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Show me your messages that are relevant to this energy reading for this viewer in this divine time and space. Trust and let go. There is something better. What was this one? Within the next few months, abundance. Within the next few months, somebody is getting some abundance. A situation is improving. I see the energy of miracles. In order to receive this miracle, something must be let go of. There is something better. What are the energies around this message, Divine Mother and Father, that the viewer can relate to? I feel really stagnant energy, like rigid. Don't want to let go. Want things to stay the same, the way they've always been, but that doesn't allow the new energy to come in. Someone needs to focus on the new. Does that allow for a much better flow of energy, peace? Thank you for clarifying this energy. Look, let go and grow. Trust, let go, and grow. Because you've got this comfort. Like, do you see it looks kind of like, okay, it's just one flower here, but now you have multiple flowers here. Someone doesn't want to let go of this one flower because they're afraid that if they let go of this one flower, that they will have nothing. But clearly we're seeing that there is something better. Okay, so what you let go of is going to make room for what is divinely yours. Has a lot to do with love. The energy of love, yeah. Some of y'all might even be rejecting love at this time, but you're being asked not to do that, to let it go. Whatever this thing is that you feel like you just can't live without, there's something better than that. Just around the river bend. Just around the river bend, there's something better. Trust and let go. Faith over fear. There's a need to engage your spiritual muscle. I just had a meeting with some of my spiritual brothers, and they were talking about that spiritual muscle. And I must admit, it's one thing to use your spiritual muscle in this way, in an intuitive way, but it's a totally different thing to use your spiritual muscle to actually move forward in your third dimensional life and just let go. You know, let go of what you think and know in your soul and in your spirit, and actually actively co-create with the divine in this moment now. So I feel like if you're an intuitive, if you're an empath, if you're a tarot card reader, you know, you're one of those people who needs to really learn how to trust and walk the talk. Walk the talk. And it's almost as if you believe in miracles. Truly you do, but maybe not to the degree that you should for yourself. You can see and believe in the miracles for everyone else, but not for you. Let me turn this. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can piece that together because that reading stopped and I don't want to start over. Okay. See if I can put them together. I hope I can. The King and Queen of Swords are here. The Sun underneath that. The Three of Wands underneath that. The Ace of Pentacles. I could keep going. This is a miracle that is taking place. A victory that you might not be expecting. It's going to come through your ability to release the old version of you, the fearful version of you. Trust, really engage in your spiritual muscle, and this Three of Pentacles is making me feel like someone is actually doing the spiritual work now and going deeper in their spiritual practice than they ever have before. Maybe a little uncertain of what to do, but now this reading has provided you with the synchronicity that is letting you know that it is safe to move forward. And the Strength card, the Major Arcana, it is the energy of engaging your spiritual muscle. And it is so hard to, like, you can be as empathic as you want to be and then end up turning around into a situation in your waking life. Like, if you've ever been ziplining, that is where you see that, yeah, you may have been spiritual before, or or intuitive, but you know that there are a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of things that can go right or go wrong in that weird unknown moment, you know. And but it requires you to trust a power greater than your own human knowing, you know. And once you've gotten through the course, it's just beautiful, because you recognize that I was really afraid and I had nothing to be afraid of. Like, that's the only thing I can compare this to. The World card again. The Queen of Pentacles here. Temperance with the Three of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups with the Page of Swords. The Knight of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Let's see what this is. Three of Cups, Magician, Six of Swords, and Judgment again. Let's see what comes out for Six of Wands. What clarifies the Six of Wands? Clarify the world. Divine Mother, Father, Most High God. Clarify the world, please. The world is clarified by the King of Swords. So you got the King of Swords here twice, okay? The King of the mind, the King of the mental realm, okay? So you've got a sword here and a sword here. This Page of Swords is clarified by this Ten of Cups, just true happiness. Major Arcana here, all right? And I'm really reading this. I'm going to tell you how I'm reading this. I'm feeling this as Major Arcana. Everything that's here, even though this is a Seven of Cups, even though this is a Knight and a King, and this is a 10, I'm feeling this whole energy as Major Arcana. This Eight of Cups at the bottom, I know that it's defining walking away from fear. This is talking about you actually letting go of fear, or letting go of this thought process, because it's keeping you from manifesting these other two flowers. Okay, your fear, yes, you have something now, and it is great. All right, and this message is not for everybody. It's only for a few, I know, because you really need to consult with your spiritual team, the Most High God. Really pray about this. What is it that you are holding on to so tightly that is blocking the growth in your life? Okay. Your strength, your spiritual muscle, exercising that spiritual muscle, it makes you queen of the world. The movie Jupiter Rising is really coming to my mind, where it seems like you're part of the cleanup crew, the spiritual cleanup crew, you know, meaning that you have a lot going on where you might doubt who you are as far as your divine place in the kingdom, the mental kingdom, the spiritual kingdom. Okay, some people call it heaven. Some people would call this space that I'm referring to heaven on earth. But it's part of your mind and the way that you're seeing certain things that's keeping you from accessing that bit of vibration right now. And it's out of fear, because maybe it took a lot for this flower to grow, and you don't want to go through having to wait on another flower to grow. So you're trying to nurture this, whatever this may be for you, you know. But I'm seeing that there is something better than this thing that you have to keep putting so much into that is not of equivalent exchange of what you and who you are. Okay. Being part of the spiritual cleanup crew means that God has a direct link to you. It means that sometimes you might end up having to do things or say things or go places that other people won't do, say, and go. Okay, but they're not part of the cleanup crew. All right, like the janitor, I'm seeing the janitor keys. I had this as a download the other day, where I was being shown how Sometimes things go in a way that I don't like, but it's happening because I'm part of the cleanup crew, okay? You have to get there early. You have to close. It's things that don't seem fair a lot of the time, but guess what? You still get some perks that other people don't get, like that direct line to the Most High God, okay? So I feel like, yes, you are part of the cleanup crew, but now the divine is getting ready to open up this doorway that allows you to be blessed in an unsurmountable way, that's in a way that you might not have even been able to think of before. But you have to step into this darkness. Instead of seeing it as fear, you need to think of it as the gateway of the unknown that leads you to here. And these cards are really going together, and I guess it's because of the energy of this. You know, I see you walking through this door and being blessed to make a choice, a decision, and it's not between the lesser of two evils. You're being blessed with the ability to make a choice of how you want to receive your blessings and when and at what point in time. But you have to have a place to put all of these new blessings, okay? And you must keep your spirit aligned with the Most High God, meaning your emotions. You have to make sure that you stay grounded at this time where you're being introduced to these new ideas, these new flight patterns I'm hearing, okay? So let's see what angelic assistance is helping you at this point, right? Your messages, your things to meditate on this week are things of the Most High. What do I truly want? That's really what I'm hearing for you. What do I truly want? I've done the work. I'm doing the work. I am co-creating with the Most High God. So what is it that I truly want? Yes, communicate clearly. And angels of families. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. And here I'm seeing, let it go. Let what you have to say out. Say what you need to say. And to some of it, maybe to some of your family members, but also being clear to use tact, okay? Being sure to use tact. The angels surround both you and your family at the present moment, okay? And I'm really seeing that some of these angels are your family. They're your spiritual team, and they're just waiting on you to let some of the things go that are taking up room so that they can help to replenish and restore with what it is that you're supposed to be having at this time, which is the 10 of Cups, you know, the 10 of Cups. And you got 7 cups coming all at one time, and it's just like, whoa, oh my goodness, it's so great, it's so amazing. But you have to see that. You have to see the victory taking place in your life at this time. You have to see yourself obtaining the world, because with the World card here twice and the King of Swords here twice, that lets me know that what you need to do this week is really focus upon what it is that you truly want. You know, no more saying little things just because you're in your feels. No more being afraid. You know, don't let the vibration of fear trick you into not receiving and not stepping into this portal, because this portal is where you actually get to see that this cycle of never quite being there where you want to be is over, okay? So I want to just pull and see who I'm reading for at this moment. Divine Mother and Father, who is this reading truly for? Divine Mother and Father, who is this reading truly for? This reading is for Aquarius. Communicate clearly, Aquarius. Communicate clearly. And make sure that you are releasing, letting go of the things that no longer serve you, so that you can be ready to open your hands and receive what it is that's coming for you next, okay? This King of Swords and the Queen of Swords mean balance in the mind, and the mind is the foundation. So it's a huge importance at this point to balance your foundation, because that's where everything is gonna be coming to, your foundation. Okay, so I hope that this reading has been of assistance to you, Aquarius. Until next time, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.